Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I have a little tutorial on how to make your very own glitter gel polish. So I am doing an order for my Etsy press-on nails, and I have this order for a red glitter press-on nail set, and it is made using the glitter Robin from Magpie Beauty. Now, as you can see, I already did one already. I usually make this set with the burnishing method, but this time I wanted to save a little bit of mess and I wanted to mix it in a clear gel. So I did one just to make sure it looked okay, and now I'm going to do the tutorial with you guys. So we're starting off by painting the base colour underneath, and we're grabbing Claressa's 419, which is just a gorgeous red gel polish. This is just going to act as the colour underneath to make sure we're not left with any clear spaces and that the red is really popping through. Of course, if you want to have that like clear glitter look, you don't have to do this. It's not a necessity, but if you do want to have a real true glitter colour, I highly recommend doing your base colour underneath. So if it's green, do green. If it's red, do red. Pink, do pink, etc. And then we are going to get our little palette and our complete base by Hona. So I am just using this base coat because I don't use it on clients, so I am using this to literally use it up. So you can grab any kind of clear base you want or a clear top coat, as long as it has a sticky layer, just to make sure that you're connecting your top coat when you put it on. So all I'm doing is emptying out some of the base onto the palette and then emptying some glitter right on top of that. Then I'm going to grab my dotting tool and I'm going to mix it all together. So this is really simple. You're just mixing and mixing, and I just guessed the amount. I really did just guess the amount. So I'm just popping it on top and then mixing it together. If it feels like it's too thick or too grainy, just add a little bit more like I'm doing here, and keep mixing until you feel it's right. If it feels really thick and too grainy, then there's too much glitter. If it feels like there's too much clear base and not enough glitter, you will probably see that very quickly. So all we are going to do now is we are going to grab the brush from the Hona base coat, and I'm using that just like a gel polish brush to apply our mix onto the nail. You can also use, say, a gel brush, or if you have any spare little brushes around, you can use those as well. Basically, I am coming to the end of that Hona base coat anyways, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this brush, because by the time I finish this set out, that base coat will be empty, I imagine, so I am not really worried about contaminating that brush at all. You can also buy little brushes on Shein or Temu. They come in packs of 10 and 20, and they're just spare brushes that you can stick inside of nail polish bottles. So if you had a big collection of glitter and you wanted to experiment and make your own glitter gel polish, those little brushes would be ideal for that. So all I'm doing here is I'm basically making sure that I'm covering the whole nail, and I'm checking each side to make sure that there's not any empty spaces. So just taking my time and making sure there's no empty spaces. And what I'm doing is, if I see a little empty space, I'm just picking up an extra piece of that glitter polish and filling it all in. But it really is very simple, and with this base coat, it's quite self-leveling too. I'm not having any divots or anything like that. It's working out really well. So I am so happy with it. This glitter is so stunning. It's like every time I use it, I think of Dorothy's ruby slippers. It just reminds me of that all the time. So yeah, I really like it. It'll be perfect for Christmas time as well. This set is very popular on my Etsy shop, and yeah, it's not just kind of for Christmas. It seems to be popular all year round. It's one of those ones that just sells, which I am so grateful for. But back to the application, I am literally just painting on, and I'm going to let you relax and watch a few of these nails, and I will be back in a few. I hope you guys are all well and happy. Thank you so much for clicking on this video if I haven't said it already. And yeah, I'll be back in a few. So as you go on then, if you run out of your mixture, all you have to do is make up some more. It could be the fact that my palette is so tiny, but obviously I didn't make up enough. Each time I made up a bit of mixture, I think it lasted me 2 nails. But again, that's okay. I would rather have to keep making it up as I go along than making too much and wasting a load of product. Or else it's the fact my palette is made for the little munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. One or the other. I don't know. So I think I do prefer this method because there is so much less mess that I think from now on when I'm getting an order in this nail set, I am going to do it this way. Really happy with how it turned out. It is, like I said, it's less mess, which is one thing. And yeah, the effect is still just as nice. And then to top it off, we are going to grab our top coat and we're going to top coat the nails now. So do not be afraid to use a big generous helping of top coat just to encapsulate that glitter even further. Even though it's encapsulated in the gel, just to bring out the shine, the top coat is going to do that justice. So I'm kind of floating the top coat over the whole nail and again flicking it from side to side, making sure there's no lumps or bumps or divots or anything like that. I'm just ensuring there's enough top coat to cover all of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this tutorial. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far, you are a star. And I hope you got some benefit. Here is a little slow-mo close-up of 5 of the nails and I'm off to do the other 5. Thank you so much and I will see you in the next one.